Thank you for joining us as we kick off another week of Bible reading. This is our last week in our series, The King's Cross, looking at what it means for Jesus to surrender his life and sacrifice his life on our behalf, and what that means for us. We spent 13 weeks going through the book of Mark, looking at the life of Jesus, the last 13 weeks. And hopefully you've been inspired, hopefully you've been encouraged, hopefully there's some way that you're different, that you're living your life differently because of what we've seen through the life of Jesus. Maybe you're just choosing to worship him more rightfully because he is the king of the entire universe. Maybe, as we've looked at the King's Cross, maybe you've been inspired to surrender, to lay down your life just like Jesus laid down his life for us. And now as we end this series, as we wrap up, we'll be looking at the difference that Jesus has made in this world and how we can join him on that mission. And this morning, our passage comes from Genesis chapter 12, way back at the beginning. We catch a glimpse of what this mission was. Because God calls Abraham to say, hey, you are going to be my guy, and your people are going to be my people. There wasn't anything that Abraham had done. Nothing special set him apart. God simply wanted an object for his affection. He wanted a people to call his own. He wanted a people to begin the mission of rescuing the entire world. And it started with his call of Abraham, which we see in Genesis chapter 12. Let's take a look at that now. Beginning in verse 1. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. And so like I said, God calls Abraham. He chooses Abraham for no reason other than he wants an object for his affection. He wants a people to call his own. And he has a plan. He says, Abraham, I am going to make you into a great nation. He says later in the passage that they'll outnumber the grains of sand on the shore and outnumber the stars in the heavens. He says, I'm going to make you into a great people, and it is through you and your offspring that the entire world will be blessed. And right here in Genesis chapter 12, way back at the beginning, we already have a foreshadowing, a prophecy of Jesus Christ. Because Jesus was from the line of Abraham, and he was that blessing. God promised Abraham that he would bless the entire world through his offspring, and here comes Jesus Christ, who is that blessing, who blesses the entire world. And now here we stand almost 4,000 years later. And if we're followers of Jesus, we get to take part. We get to be a part of that blessing. Looking at the Christian life, we could say that we've been blessed in order to be a blessing. We've been blessed in order to be a blessing. We get to be a part of the promise that was made 4,000 years ago to Abraham. We get to be a part of that promise. We get to be a part of that blessing the entire world. Because Jesus has blessed us with so much. He's blessed us with eternal life, with hope, with love, with joy, with peace. He's blessed us with a purpose and a mission. And we get to go out and we get to share that blessing. We have been blessed through Jesus Christ that we might be a blessing to the world around us. And that looks different in different ways, right? With the people with whom we live, our family or our roommates or our friends. We can be a blessing to them by just seeking their good, their needs above our own. We can bless our church and we bless our community through our church by giving our offerings and our tithes. We can bless foster families in our community by going to findcommunity.com/to-give. And we can go and we do the to-give list, and we can bless families of foster children. There are so many different ways we can bless those around us. Maybe it's just a simple phone call to a friend you haven't talked throughout all of quarantine. Just calling saying, hey, how are you doing? We have been blessed through Jesus Christ so that we might be a blessing to this world. And when we choose to do that, when we choose to be that blessing to the world around us, we're taking part in a promise that was made 4 millennia ago. God made that promise to Abraham. That promise has been fulfilled through Jesus Christ, and we get to continue being a part of that fulfillment when we choose to be a blessing to those around us. So who can you bless this week? How can you bless somebody today? It's not just going to happen. It's going to take intention. It's going to take effort. but how can you be a blessing to somebody today? Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow. And don't forget to join us this weekend for our service, 9 o'clock online or in person on Sunday morning in the courtyard at 10:30. We had it this previous Sunday, and it was great. And yeah, it was just awesome to be together and to have church together face to face, mask to mask. So if you're interested in that, join us 10:30 Sunday morning. Have a great week, you guys. Be a blessing to somebody. See ya.